Hey guys, so in today's video there's a bit going on. So I'm starting to take down this tank. It worked, but it didn't breed snails, and I sadly could not get rid of all the ramshorn snails and bladder snails. But okay, that'll help clean. I have the golden mystery snails in here, getting set back up in here. Get away from me. And I have this new cupboard which has an aquarium which is outside, 190 litres. So that'll be the next couple of videos after I peel off the plastic covering it has. I'm going to take this all apart properly. I'm going to use these plants in that new tank, as well as some of the Christmas moss, Java moss, and I got some plant outside which I will try to grow in there as well. I'll let it settle in for a couple of months, or maybe just a month, and then I'll restart it with animals in it, like actual fish. It's most likely going to be cold water, but no guarantees on that. And yeah, so I'm going to get to taking this apart, then move that table across a bit, put the chair back there, a bit further that way, and there should be enough room for the tank there. And if not, then I'm most likely gonna have to put this that way and have that one across there, or I might move it here. And I was going to use this 60 litre aquarium at first, but yeah, things changed and I bought that cabinet for the aquarium that's outside. So I need to finish setting, taking down that in there, sort of. Like I'll put. I got a guppy breeder which I'm going to place in there, which will have all the plants in there until that one's all set up. I have the rocks stored separately. Sand I'll store. Heater pump will be going away in storage, as it came with its own pump. And yeah, I'm glad I did buy it, but I could have bought a better tank, I would say. I could have bought another one like this, but it's bigger than this. But the type of tank is like this. So just this, bigger. Yeah. Okay. I need to figure out what they are doing. I need to leave them alone. I'll figure that out in a sec. But yeah, this video is only taking that down. I'll pick it up a bit once I've drained it and got the pump and filter out, and yeah. Hey guys, so today it's the following day, and I've got the sand here on top of the aqua soil. The previous sand is in here, and the plants are all in here. The snails are going well in here already. And I rearranged the furniture, so the new tank is over here. And it has a nice white light and a nice blue light. And that's the filtration, the lights, pretty nice. I'm just gonna be giving it a wipe down. I already have, but I'm gonna give it another wipe down, and then I'm gonna start pouring in all the aqua soil, and then I'll put that sand in first, and then this sand, and try and make it so you can't see the aqua soil. So I do somewhat like it in here, but it doesn't really look the neatest, but it still looks alright. But in here I'm going to make sure it's nice and perfect. Yeah, so I'll get to doing that, and I'll also find some more hardscape. Like I got these 8 rocks, but I would like to be able to make another structure sort of like that, or anything somewhat similar. So I'll pick the camera back up once I've sorted some stuff out with this. So I've put the aqua soil in, and it's made a nice layer. I made sure I put a bit of a hill here, and I tried to put a little bit of another hill here, and I've ensured that it is all completely covered. And yeah, so I'll be adding the sand, because I'm gonna try and keep this area low, go up for a little bit of a hill, and then go down with one hill, or maybe it'll be like one big hill, a smaller hill, and then down again. I'll see what ends up happening. So now I've put in the sand, and I got a nice sort of landscape I like, and I attached the filter part and realised it went down super low, so I had to remove that crystal from here and swipe it up towards here and put a thin layer of sand down there, and it honestly looks pretty good. And I'll add a bit of water just to soak it all in, and then I'll add a bit of hardscape, and I'll let it sit shallow, and maybe chuck a couple plants in just to help it for a bit, and then I'll fill it, empty, fill it, maybe empty another time and refill, and then finish the plants. So yeah, that's where it's heading right now. And these plants will go in there. Maybe not all the dragon's flame, I might put some of that in here. And I'm gonna just get some of that Java moss and put it in there, because it seems to go well in any conditions I've had it in. So I'll try that out, and yeah, I'll keep you updated on how this goes along. Hey, so it's been a while since I've picked up the camera for the 190 litre fish tank, and I got, as you can see, I got 4 goldfish in here. I ended up planting just some Java fern there and there, and a little bit there, and there's a couple other plants which may have been eaten from the goldfish, and this is how it is set up as of now. But I'm thinking I'm gonna redo this scape. I'm not even thinking about it anymore because I've got the stuff I'm gonna use for it. And this is currently infested with snails, so this tank will be redone soon and like taken down, all the fish stored in a separate tank, then plants, then everything else in here will be in the sun, and all the substrate will be redone, and it'll also make this look a whole lot better. And so I bought fake plants to go in here so then they can get used to plants, because I had some other plants in here but they ate them, so I'll get them used to fake plants so then they won't have to try to eat any real plants. And because there's not really much rock structure, I also got a couple of rocks, as well as this nice big log that's hollow, so then they have a place to get out rather than just hiding in the little barrel and branch which I've already. So yeah. Another thing I bought was just extra filters for my 130 litre aquarium, which go in there. So now I'm gonna fiddle around with this, get this all set up again, and then I will get back and pick up the camera. So today is 2 days later. I have fully decorated it. And there's Java fern here and here, and then there is hair grass right here. And today I'm adding a cleanup crew of 6 Hillstream loaches, and they suck onto the glass, so they'll be sucking all of that. So yeah, and over here I have decided that I will be rescaping this, not just taking it out and redesigning, but taking every single thing out and restart it. Not now, but soon. Now let's just feed them a bit. There's some baby guppies over here still, but most of them are all up here. This is how fast they eat. Almost all of it is gone. Just a little bit left. There's one of the Cory catfish. There's a few more hidden around in here. Very good at hiding. That's one thing I've learned recently. There's two there. And there's a few more hidden. So I just thought I'd show you a bit of a feeding of that. And I don't have the tool to be able to do drip acclimation. So what I do is I grab like around 500 mils of water and put it in here every 5-10 minutes, and I do that until it's been half an hour, and then I let them rest for another 5 to 10, and then I will get these out and put them in, make sure these are all fed, so then they won't consider attacking these. So yeah, I'll pick this up when the camera's all better, and I'm sorry that it's a bit spaced out this video, but I just haven't really had the most amount of time to be recording, so I decided I will combine most of this video into one video. So yeah. So I've got all of them in the net now, and I'm going to be putting them in here. They're all fed, so, and they're all acclimated, so yeah. Yep, they're all out of the net. And just in case, I just place it in there, which I know that they're all out because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Probably over here somewhere. Maybe with the light I'll see it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah. So now we have the cleanup crew. So I honestly really do like this, and if it focuses in, oh, come on, camera's not the best, it's just, come on. There. I like that. You can see them move their mouths. Yeah, so this should be going a lot better now. Once these get all well adapted in, they should start cleaning them and clean up everything else. As long as the goldfish don't decide to make one of this one or this one a snack. don't think they will, but yeah, the other four are definitely too big for the goldfish. That one I think is too big. That one, I'm not sure. I think that's still in their size, but yeah, they really do like their new decoration. They got places to hide. Plus, rather than having just one air bubble tucked away here, I moved that one out here. I really should do something about the hose and hide it more, but that'll be at a later date. And then I've got this one here. I did have it under the rocks at first, but it was just making too much noise, so I had to just pull it out like that. And I've seen them sleep. They were always around there, but now that they sleep in the log, which I think's pretty humorous. Yeah. They definitely enjoy it a lot more. It's a good source of enrichment to give fish by adding them to have more spots. And now this is all done for now. Possibly one day I'll get another sort of snail to go in here, and then with this they are all hungry again, because they know when they are there, that's their feeding spot. They are hungry. They're non-stop eaters. Got 2 snails, but it's not going well in this tank because of the overpopulation in the ramsons and bladder snails, which is something you have to control, but you can let it go a little bit, and I let it. They're better in smaller tanks as they will reach their breeding limit, then they like stop breeding, then they lose their reproductive organs in the future generations, and then they just die out, which I've had happen once, and I was thinking about doing that to here, but then I'll be left with shells all over the floor, and I don't really want that, so I'm going to be redoing this. And after I redo it, I will get a lot more golden mystery snails and pray that I can finally get them to breed successfully. Yeah, because I know that now to have them breed, I know more information. When you see them appear, you take them off and put them on like a little foam that you have floating in the tank, and then when they hatch, they can go off rather than waiting for them to fall in the water, because once they fall in the water, if you're not quick, they can drown and then they're dead, which happened to a couple of them. And yeah, so I'm not feeding them again. They can eat constantly, and if you do want to buy any of these guppies, they will be for sale. Not because of how many there are, but just because I find them as a easy fish to breed, plus I can sell them at a cheaper price compared to aquarium shops, and you can choose real fancy ones for the males, and you can have your pick at females, like this one, which is pure yellow, and then there's this one with some orange on it, and this one. So you get to pick what ones you want, and yeah, let me know what you think of not just this tank, but also this one. I honestly, it looks really creepy, but really cool. Just having these just stick to the wall. Yeah, I like it really much. And so yeah, I'll do whatever, and I'll yeah. So I'm really proud of this. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you think of the tank. And if you would like to name the goldfish, please let me know in the comments, and what one you think should have which name. I'm thinking about naming the one that's almost pure white, Casper, but not sure what you guys think, so let me know names for the goldfish, and yeah, either comment or go to my Instagram, which will be linked in the description and pinned in the comments. That if you want to purchase any guppies of mine, or if you would like to have a cleanup crew in your own tank, or you would like some information about the tanks or help on your own tank, let me know and I'll try my best to help you out there. See ya.